I don't feel like being on camera. I feel too uh, not in the mood to be on camera. No, it's not clickbait. It's gonna seem like impulsive and like out of the blue for you guys because I've really, really, really been. I tried so hard. You don't really see our day to day together. I mean, you do sometimes. I mean, we have like gotten in arguments and stuff, but it's just that it's not anything to do with like it's I'm not. It's not like it's just we're not really working out. We're not compatible. Like, maybe people saw it coming, fair enough, you know. It's just, I wanted to give it a really good shot because, you know, there is love there, obviously.
While I want to believe it, I can't help but be reminded of the previous separation and breakup videos she made. This is not the first time she announces a separation from Salah, but I do think it's more likely to be real this time. Their whole relationship started because Foodie wanted to prove to her ex that a Middle Eastern Muslim man would want her, nothing less, nothing more. The relationship was purely transactional from the start. Salah got $9,000 in a business investment and wanted Canadian papers, whilst Foodie got to flaunt a relationship. Maybe they did develop some feelings over time, but one thing remains true about Foodie: she loves herself above all. She loves attention, her stomach, and being praised. The Kuwait arc had already slowed down the growth of her channel, but the Syria arc completely tanked it. Her numbers are atrocious. People rather watch paint dry than her content, and all that internet attention is disappearing while her wallet is shrinking. She is choosing her channel, and fast food, over Salah, but the damage has already been done.
No, there was no cheating with Noor. It's just that it's not him. It's not him. It's more of like a cultural differences that are just really. I don't feel like myself. Like no matter how hard I try, I realize that in order to like make the marriage work, I'll have to assimilate into something I don't feel that I am.
What do you mean assimilate? The only thing you changed was throwing on a hijab, which you were only willing to do because you wanted to cover your balding head. You lay on the couch all day and refuse to lift a finger, while you wait for him to bring you the takeout of your choice. That doesn't exactly scream assimilating to Syrian culture to me.
I mean, it's not that I need time to adapt because I think I've given it a fair go. It's been like 3 years. That's the thing. I have to change a lot about myself. Some things I welcome change, some things that were not very good for me. It's just that, like, I find every day I kind of like, for example, I'll just be in the bathroom and I'll be looking at my Bath and Body Works and like Western products, and I'll be like, I really just want to leave, get in a car and go and like do something by myself. I can't, like, I don't feel like I have like, you know, these are like the same issues, like, and then I moved back to Canada already, remember? And I've changed my mind.
Let's not rewrite history here. The last time you moved back to Canada, it was because you had legal action taken against you in Kuwait and you chose to flee the country, leaving your beloved husband in the dust as you left the very night it all went down. It cost you nothing to up and leave and have him face the legal consequences. It wasn't about missing Canada or Western comforts as you call them, it was about saving yourself and yourself only.
That's the problem. Like, last time I moved, I got kind of like freaked out because I went through a lot of stress, which is like my fault for like showing my apartment. There's a lot of stressful things that make me not want to really like go back there.
It's not a lot of things. It's money. You can't afford it. You put yourself in a situation where you ate through the little money you had instead of saving it for a rainy day. You thought you could just turn on the camera and start begging if you ever had to, but you didn't count on so many of your loyal beezers actually turning on you when you chose to exploit a special needs child to fund your gluttony vacation in Qatar. Zero pity for you.
It's not really like a bad separation. It's just like we're kind of at each other's throats more, and I just feel like it's things that are just never going to change, because in order for things to change, we would both have to change a lot of things that we're not really that comfortable changing. It's just not going to work out.
Again, it's the money. He wants her to keep everything private, and she knows her channel will continue to tank at this rate. He might feel comfortable in his own financial situation after inheriting a house and a family business, but she is in financial disparity and recognizes that she might not be able to salvage her income at this point. I saw firsthand how desperate her financial situation was when she gave my channel 6 copyright strikes at the beginning of this month. Her deluded self thinks reaction channels steal her income, while they're actually keeping her relevant. If she didn't fry as many brain cells as she did, she would notice that her content gets more views when reaction channels cover it. And as for the 6 copyright strikes, the appeals were forwarded last week and she has 3 more days to sue me in the States. Too many false strikes might affect your channel, Foodie. So I'd be careful if I were you.
It's not about marriage counseling. It's like fundamental cultural differences. We've tried to work it out for like 3 years. I mean, there was like a lot of stuff going on behind, you know, I didn't want to make it public, but I feel like I have to because I'm kind of like desperate to just like figure out like how to move on and rebuild my life.
Here we go. It's not about figuring out how to move on, but how to get out of there. Let the begging commence.
And I feel like I have to like build from zero. That like I feel like I have too big of a personality to just be like I don't want to say this without like hurting anyone's feelings. I feel like I'm just not meant to be like a subservient housewife. Like it's just not my personality. And there's nothing wrong with that. If that's what the life you want, if traditionally that's what you want in life, I'm not, and it's not Syria, because Syria, like, you know, traveling here has been such an amazing experience. I've met people that have like impacted my life that are so amazing. So I just, it took me a long time to realize that I'm the type of person that people can scream things to me right in my face and I won't see it unless I realize that myself. It's really, really, really hard when you have opposing worlds come together. And it's nothing like that's just his culture. That's just like that's not anything negative. It's not, you know, it's just too different. I don't feel like I fit in no matter how much I try. I don't feel completely comfortable, like in a way, like I feel comfortable at home right now with him, like in this house, like physical needs, like, you know, like I'm not too hot. We have water. We have like, you know, we're not living in like abject poverty. It's just that it's just, I'm a very, very different than what, I don't know. I don't even know if I can really explain it. And I'm not talking bad about Salah, and I don't want anyone to talk bad about Salah. He likes this life. Like, he is investing his life in here. And I just, like, you know, I thought, like, you know, eventually we would, like, move on and do other things, but I don't think he really wants that. Like, he wants to establish here forever. He's invested in, you know, like things here where, you know, he'll have ties here, and I feel like eventually like my channel will just wither away, and that does make me panic because that's all I really have in life. Like, that might seem sad, but like that's all I really have. And I friggin' freak out at the thought of being 100% dependent on any person, especially somebody with, you know, such different views. No, I'm not in shambles because it's something I want. I feel relief as mean. Like, I don't mean that in a mean way. So the problem is that like I do want to reestablish myself in Canada and go back to like beezing and just being myself. I can't change my mind again. I've changed my mind. I've upheaved people's lives. Like, I can't keep doing that. Like, people are fed up, you know? Julia, I'm taking with me. Yeah, 100%. The problem is, I don't know when I'm gonna leave. So that's the problem. Like, I can't, if I want to leave, like, sooner than later, I need help. Like, I need to, like, try to raise money because, like, I know you're thinking, well, just have your husband pay. No, like, a whole setting up, I need to, like, start from scratch. I need, like, first and last month's rent. I need to bring Julia. I don't know how much that's gonna cost. I need to, like, even just buy a bed, you know? Like, and I need my airfare. And he just bought a car with cash. And he's already invested his money in, like, you know, I don't want to say what here, but to make sure he can financially support himself. And he's not rich. Just by doing my content and stuff and, you know, saving money, maybe I can get out of here by, like, next And if like, I don't know, maybe 6 months or so, I don't know.
How is she able to eat through so much money? She claims Salah pays for everything while she begs for money in every possible way. But somehow she still needs 6 months to cover 2 months of rent in Canada. Does your family dislike you that much that they won't take you in just to get you out of Syria of all places?
Otherwise, I'd have to like try to raise money. I don't know. Otherwise, you know, if not, then I have to stay longer, but I'll give you $5 divorce fundraiser. I can't start a GoFundMe because of where I am. So I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I can just like save, but it'll just take longer to leave. Like, I don't know when I can. That's all. There's no embassy here. If my mom started one for me, I don't want to like, maybe I can ask her. I don't want to like bug her too. Because you have to like verify. I tried starting one and like they're like, after verifying my identity, they're like, no, because you're in a country with sanctions. Even though I used a VPN, like, closest embassy is in Lebanon. I think I would need maybe like around 10,000 or like 8 to 10,000. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I get home. Like, I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna feel. I don't know. I'm just really confused right now, like about everything. About my identity, about my beliefs, about everything.
Well, that didn't take long. The moment she announces her separation, she starts giving up her cosplay. Get over yourself, Foodie. Good luck trying to grift your way out of there. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday goals.